In the last episode, I spent 2 days preparing for Horde Night, and honestly, I may have even over-prepared. Dear. Hello, I am Examo Games, and today we're taking on the Night 21 Horde. We're playing on Warrior difficulty with all of the other settings default. Last time out, we identified exactly where my weaknesses are in my current player build, and today we're going to find out if applying changes to that was enough in combination with a complementary base style to fit. So how this might work is a melee section with a projectile section next to it. The key is to breaking up where the zombies predominantly attack, as well as giving myself a chance to heal, reload, repair, etc. Speaking of healing, let me reduce some of this infection I've got. Right. And with that, I think I've got melee suitably covered. I could just stick with something like this. My worry is that if I just let the zombies concentrate and pile up at the front, once this goes in front of me, I'm kind of buggered after that. I will go ahead and build a secondary part here that just sort of extends that I can hop between and I can give myself cover. Righto, and that leaves me with something like that. It's very skinny, but I don't intend on really doing too much action here. It's probably going to be like 90%, 85% action here, and then 10-15 up here. The idea is that the zombies come up, they get to here, they want to try and whack me. I have the projectile machine gun, so I can just bit, and then if they start piling up here, I do the old trapdoor trick, they fall down, bit. The idea is to basically kind of get them to just jump off this for a second, so then I can come back here if I need to. I can repair up and kind of just regather myself for some more swingaroony action. Kind of why I did this blocky staircase thing, because I want the zombies to kind of have to, one at a time, kind of painstakingly hop up. When they jump off and start heading up this way, if I need to then come here and like repair, the zombies, it's going to take them a second to sort of get back up here. You sort of see where I'm going with it? Making sense? Hope so. Alright. Literally every episode, every day, I'm getting a storm. Is it just me? Are they really this frequent? I'm not tripping, right? Wait a minute. Where's the storm gone? Oh. Is it because it turns 6 o'clock and it's Horde night that the storm disappears? Am I tripping? Where's my tactical assault rifle? Hello? Am I blind? I made a tactical assault rifle in the other episode. Where is it? I'm dead confused. It was making in here, but I didn't take it out before I logged off. Did it delete it? Well, that is a royal buggering. I need to put that out of my mind because I can't think about it right now. I will say that if these two fail, I'm really buggered at that point, but you know, part of it might just be me saying, GG's zombies, you kind of win. No radiateds immediately. Good, they are coming from this direction, which is what we want. Dear. Yeah, I'm more curious to see if we start seeing radiateds tonight. That was kind of why I was doing the testing. It's too early to say immediately. Ferals we expect, cops we expect, birds we expect. Dear. Come on, an abrasion already. By the time they come up, they just get, see ya. Oh, a white. Okay, yeah, that's better. Come on, dudes, you can do better than this. I'm doing way more damage to my own base than the zombies can. All of this repairing is purely just me whacking it. Have I made it a bit too difficult for them to climb or some shit? Or are they... like, where are they? Okay. Do you guys, like, want a minute? Should I just kind of let them come up? There you are. You're not really doing anything, so I'm just going to go ahead and let Junkie take the reins, I guess. This was kind of the point that I was making to my video the other day on prepping for Horde Night. Like covering... oh, I see a radiated. Nice. Back covering the bases, testing to find out what kind of zombies you're going to expect. Like, I'm really not surprised that I saw a radiated. I mean, I am playing on warrior difficulty, and I do just have every other setting to default, so I've not made like Horde Nights any easier or any more difficult. It's just yeah, I mean the concept is working really well at the minute. But yes, covering the bases, as you can see, I sort of said, look, angle it 2 ways. Look after your melee, but also look after your projectiles. Make sure that the 2 things you have set up are doing different jobs and not just covering the same job. I have a system that works well here. I kind of took a little bit of a concept from the last Horde Night. I wanted to do the whole cage system again. I think, oh, boogers. I wanted to keep that going, where it's actually going to start getting a little bit more difficult now, I think. I'm sitting there going, what an easy time I'm having. It's like, dude, it's still early. I guess if you play the game long enough, it doesn't throw you that many surprises, you know. Oh, nice. We got orange radiateds. Come on. You know what? Look, most of them are bloody in there. Stop going for pointless shit and come and get me. Now, what I'm wondering is, if I'm seeing orange radiateds, are we in Demolisher territory? Because I think at this point, that's the only thing that can really fuck me is Demolishers. I mean, the main reason why I'm playing on default settings is not because of like what I can handle. It's just more like, I just feel that actually showing you guys and teaching you guys lessons, just kind of mostly using default settings seems the fairest way to do it. Because the zombies are giving me such a tame fight that I'm fucking turning this episode into a goddamn podcast, please. So one thing I did say that was, you know, possibly a concern at this stage was stamina. But it's taking the zombies so long to actually climb up here that I'm not really having any trouble getting them off. Ooh, a cop. I mean, if anything, I guess the performance of this base just goes to show like how well that this is all working. It don't help that they just keep going for this as well. Alright guys, come this way. Whee! Alright, I can do the trapdoor. See ya! Listen, as much as I want to make like these episodes like, you know, kind of crazy and all of these like risky plays and just like kind of chaos, and it makes it all a little bit more exciting, I guess I would at least hope that you could watch this and think to yourself, okay, you know, I get not everybody wants a crazy challenge. You might want something a little bit reliable that's not, you know, this isn't like a cheese base or anything like that. This isn't one of those bases where the zombies like get bugged out or anything going on that way. There you are. So yeah, I don't know whether to like just kind of continue as I am on default. Of course, next time I'm going to the mountain biome, so life is naturally going to keep getting more difficult. We will end up in the wasteland. Let's just jump down. I guess I'd kind of like to hear from you guys in the comments. Kind of some of you who have been watching my videos for the past like month since I've really been pumping these out. What do you think I should do? Should I kind of up the ante a bit, make life a little bit more difficult? Is that more interesting? Have you preferred the more kind of educational style videos that I've been putting out? You know what? That was such a tragic... That one I've already searched. There is none in here. And this is the only other loot. I got like, what, 3 loot bags? Maybe I'm expecting too much from a day 21 horde, you know? We did get 2 skill points at least, so I'm going to go ahead and put 1 into strength. I also do have... Sledge Saga, I've got 6 out of 7. Once I get this last book, I unlock this. Refill your stamina with each power attack kill. At that point, stamina never becomes an issue at all, ever, in this game. I kind of angled myself as being a little bit of an educational person for the little man, if that kind of makes sense. The players who don't really kind of know too well on how to play it. I know a lot of you watch this video who are more experienced in the game. I do kind of hold you in mind when I'm making this stuff as well, when I'm more like thinking to myself, okay, if a new player watches this, is a new player going to find this useful? Or is kind of more of a long-term player going to watch this and think, okay, yeah, you know, I agree with these points. And actually, I really appreciate some of the discourse and comments when I see stuff like people disagreeing with me, or people like, hey, you forgot this, or actually, you know, you should consider this as well. And, you know, 99.9% of the time, those guys are completely valid and correct, and I really appreciate that support. Nice. Treader Hugh's only here. That's nearly where my starting base was. Another storm. Whoa, 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 wait a minute. I didn't get a countdown. The storm just started. That's super interesting. Horde Night has definitely affected storms. So what I think's happened here in a really weird way is that the storm was going to start yesterday, the Horde Night interrupted it, so it cut out, and then today the storm's just gone ahead and started at 10 AM with no warning. There's something going on there between the Horde Night and interrupting storm, so take that for what you will. But where do we go from here? I'm really enjoying making these resource videos because they ask me to think about why things work rather than just whether they do, which is what I want to encourage within you as fellow players. But I also don't want this series to become predictable. If you were in my position, what would you change to keep the series interesting? If you're newer to the game, has the current run been useful for learning? And if you've got hundreds of hours of experience like me, what would genuinely test this run? The balance is important because I don't want to increase the difficulty for the sake of it if these videos stop becoming useful. So looking at some options, I could increase the zombie difficulty, increase the zombie count, reduce loot abundance, stay where we are and see how things develop with biome progression, maybe. So one thing I do know is that this series has become better because of your feedback and your suggestions, so please keep them coming. I'm reading all the comments and you'll help decide where the series goes next. Hey, we actually have the tag raffle now. It's a privilege and joy to create video content for you all. Thank you for the support always. If you want to see more, I recently did a video where I give you a list of questions you should be asking yourself before a Horde Night. I'd recommend giving it a watch.